coronavirus, NYC Mayor Bill de Blasio says at least 500,000 New Yorkers will be unemployed.
冠状病毒，纽约市市长白思豪说，至少有50万纽约人将失业2020-0326。
GP, Mayor Bill de Blasio speaks at a press conference about COVID-19 and the closing of public schools in New York. As New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio speaks at a press conference about COVID-19 and the closing of K-12 public schools in New York City.
纽约市长
Bill de Blasio
在记者招待会上谈到纽约市的新型冠状病毒和关闭
K-12
公立学校的问题。
Michael Brockstein Barcroft Media Getty Images.
作者
Michael Brockstein Barcroft Media Getty Images. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio said Thursday that early estimates of unemployment data shows at least 500,000 New Yorkers have or will lose their jobs because of the coronavirus pandemic, which has forced state and local officials to shutter businesses and schools across the state.
纽约市市长白思豪
Bill de Blasio
周四表示，对失业数据的初步估计显示，至少有50万纽约人已经或将要因冠状病毒大流行而失去工作。冠状病毒大流行迫使纽约州和地方官员关闭全州的企业和学校。
It's staggering. We're only seeing the initial numbers. They will get worse unfortunately, de Blasio said, adding that a lot of people can't even get through online or via phone to apply for unemployment.
这令人震惊。我们只看到了最初的数字。不幸的是，情况会变得更糟。白思豪说。他补充说，很多人甚至无法通过网络或电话申请失业救济。
Right now our early estimate is unfortunately at least 500,000 New Yorkers will end up unemployed, are already or soon will be, he said.
他说，不幸的是，目前我们的初步估计是，至少有50万纽约人最终会失业，他们已经或很快就会失业。
Americans filed over 3 million unemployment claims last week as the coronavirus pandemic displaces workers in record numbers.
由于冠状病毒的流行，美国上周申请失业救济的人数达到创纪录的300万。
The Senate unanimously passed a $2 trillion relief package late Wednesday night, but de Blasio said the amount is not enough to help New York City, the epicenter of the outbreak in the U.S. Cases across the state have been doubling every 3 days and now account for more than half of all U.S. cases.
星期三晚上，参议院一致通过了一项2万亿美元的救援计划，但白思豪说，这笔钱不足以帮助纽约市。这个美国疫情爆发的中心。纽约州的病例每3天就翻一番，目前占美国病例总数的1半以上。
The Senate bill aims to help small businesses and improves unemployment insurance. The bill provides $5 billion to New York, which doesn't come close to covering state's projected revenue shortfall, Governor Andrew Cuomo said earlier Thursday. The state has already spent at least $1 billion responding to the outbreak so far.
参议院的法案旨在帮助小企业和改善失业保险。纽约州州长安德鲁·库莫
Andrew Cuomo
周四早些时候表示，该法案向纽约州提供了50亿美元，这还不足以填补该州预计的收入缺口。到目前为止，该州已经花费了至少10亿美元来应对疫情。
If the federal government does everything they're capable of, it will help us get through, and we can help everyone to the point where we actually start a recovery, which I think is something that is hard to believe before the summer or fall, but we will get to that point, de Blasio said.
白思豪说，如果联邦政府尽其所能帮助我们渡过难关，我们可以帮助所有人实际开始复苏。我认为这在今年夏天或秋天之前是很难相信的，但我们会做到这一点。
Cuomo criticized the relief package as irresponsible and reckless because it doesn't provide nearly enough cash to cover the state's huge loss in tax revenue.
库莫批评这项被包装成不负责任和鲁莽的救济措施，因为它几乎没有提供足够的现金来弥补该州巨大的税收损失。
The coronavirus has infected more than 21,800 people in the city and has killed at least 281, de Blasio said. The city has 20,000 hospital beds but is going to need 3 times that amount by May, he said.
白思豪说，这种冠状病毒已经感染了该市21800多人，至少造成281人死亡。这个城市有2万张病床，但是到5月份将需要3倍的数量。他说，